You gon' slanderize my name. You done lost your mind, ain't got time for all these games, bitch. You got the wrong bitch, bitch. You got the wrong bitch. You got the wrong bitch. Cause I bite my tongue for no wizard. I fight with fire in a snow blizzard. I tell that emerald city down of them sitting down. We got cold lizards like, it's whiz business. That's a silent eye, and I'll be silent the day I see motherfucking monkeys fly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously going to be a spa night chit chat video. For today's mask, I'm going to be using the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Cleansing Apple Cider Vinegar Clay Mask and Scrub. So instead of rambling on for hours and hours and hours about useless shit that no one gives a fuck about, I'm going to get right into the drama because this shit is fucking hot. Alright girls, so here is the tea. So I was on Reddit last night, and by the way, full credit goes to the original poster on Reddit. I just recently got into going on Reddit just to see what's been going on because I feel like a lot of the tea, yes, is spilled on Twitter. As we all know, this past weekend we had some major tea with Jeffree Star and Megan Mue on there. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't really give a shit about those two and their friendship because quite frankly, they haven't had one for a very long time, and I feel like it's been over for a while ever since their last big like hoorah they had on Snapchat. So I'm not gonna speak too heavily on that. I'm just using it as an example. However, I've realized that more in-depth conversations happen on Reddit, which I personally love. I love what Reddit has to offer. So I've recently been trying to get into Reddit, like I said, so I can have my own forum on different things. So once I get Reddit figured out, I will leave that information down below for you guys. But as I stated earlier, all the credit for me finding out about this happening goes to the original poster on Reddit, which I'll have information right here somewhere. So basically what happened was Jackie Aina held a very impromptu contest in order to win an ABH Soft Glam palette. The contest wasn't one of the big, like I said, formal contests where it goes on for like a month. It only lasted like minutes up until Hannah, the winner, had actually gotten the answer. It was actually dubbed the winner by Jackie, as you see right here. Now this is where things start to go a little iffy. Jackie did not have the product on hand to automatically send to the Hannah girl, which isn't a big deal because quite frankly, you could just go on the website, order the palette, and send it right to someone's, address. It's super quick, super easy, and it should have taken Jackie maybe 5 minutes of her fucking time to go through with it and actually do what she promised this girl should be doing. So the first correspondence we see on the messages we see here is the girl asking for Jackie to please sign it. The girl assumed that Jackie had the palette in her possession at that moment so she could sign it and send it to her. She was unaware at that point that Jackie actually had to order the palette from the ABH website and then send it to her. She doesn't get a response for like 2 or 3 days, and then Jackie says she could do that, but it would take longer for the winner to get the prize. But she has no problem sending it to her house and signing it and then sending it to her. But she does give her the option, I could definitely right away send it to you today. The day after that, on March 4th, the winner responds back. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. I have my notes right here. The winner responds back telling Jackie Aina to just send it right away. And she also tells her to avoid any customs fees since she lives in the UK. She could just order it from the Anastasia Beverly Hills UK website. Alright, so fast forward 2 days to March 6th. The winner gets no further response after her previous message to Jackie and just asks her very simply, hey, any status update on the package? Six days go by with still no response from Jackie as to what's been going on with the package. But she receives no further response from Jackie Aina on the whereabouts of the package or the status of the package, so she asks again, hey, what's going on? Second time she's inquired on what's going on. Now, this is where things get even worse, because at this point, come on, like, it's super easy to just send someone a quick fucking message as to what's going on when it comes to things like this. I know that Jackie is a busy ass woman. I understand that. I understand she was at vacation, but there's so many things wrong with this next correspondence from Jackie after she finally decides to talk back to this girl that I'm just like, girl, there's no fucking valid excuse for this bullshit. There's none. So Hannah, this past weekend, now we're in April, warns of an ASA complaint if she is ignored any further by Jackie on the whereabouts of the package. Sunday, this past Sunday, the winner finally sends this message, a message of disappointment, talks about how she's been a longtime viewer, and she accuses Jackie of hosting a fake giveaway. Now, before I go into my rant about how fucked up I think this is, I'm gonna go ahead and put Jackie's response, her final response to Hannah, up here for you guys to read. And I want you guys to tell me, based off of what you read, how you feel about what happened. Do you guys think Jackie's in the wrong? Do you think she was in the right? What do you guys think? Leave it down below. Let's get into my final thoughts, because this to me, girl, I have a lot to fucking say, okay? Girl, this was messy as fuck on Jackie's part. Like, come the fuck on. There is no valid excuse that would excuse this kind of behavior on Jackie's end whatsoever. And you know what? Yes, maybe she was on vacation. Maybe she didn't really want to, you know, worry about things like that on vacation, which who the fuck does? But here's the thing. The minute you sent that tweet out to your followers and asked them to give you this bogus ass answer for this dumbass question for a palette, you signed up for this shit. So just follow the fuck through. And you know what? Some people may argue, okay, well, what if she didn't have good cell service? What if she didn't have good Wi-Fi where she was? Listen, in some aspects, I would entertain that as an excuse. However, let's be honest, what influencer, when it comes to this day and age especially, is going to stay somewhere where there's no good Wi-Fi or good cell service? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, no, I highly doubt if she was on a brand trip, the brand would book somewhere without Wi-Fi or any cell service, because that would be counterproductive on their end, because then what would they post about? How would they get word of the new products out to all their customers through these influencers? You know what I mean? Even further, what vacation spots do you go to nowadays that do not offer Wi-Fi of some sort? You know what I mean? I don't see that being a good reason. It's just, there's not a good reason that would cover her ass for this. And then the way that Jackie responded back to her, finally, the way she spoke to that girl was so condescending and so rude and unnecessary that if I were Hannah, I would have gone the fuck off. I don't deal with that shit. And then it just amazed me how talented Jackie was in flipping the entire situation and making Hannah the bad guy, to the point where Hannah apologized. Fuck that. And what makes this even more fucked up to me is that Jackie had the biggest set of fucking cojones I've ever seen on anybody to sit there and say, well, I've held these things before and people have waited weeks for their products and they've never complained. Okay, but those people waited weeks. It to me seems so fucked up that Jackie decided to back out citing pushiness on Hannah's end as far as the whereabouts of the product. It's not like this girl messaged Jackie every single fucking day asking for the whereabouts of the palette. She asked 3 times in a matter of maybe a few months period. That's hardly someone being pushy. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of ridiculous for Jackie to react that way because I'm sure she buys her own makeup a lot. You know, when you order something and maybe it's on back order for some reason or whatever the case may be, even if it's not on back order, if you don't get an email saying here's a tracking number after like a few days, you start to worry and you email the person who you bought the product from, right? That's just what this girl was doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. And lastly, I mean, since Jackie wants to say that Hannah was being pushy, by the second message or the first email that she sent to you asking about the product, at that point, to avoid anything going any further the way it has now, why couldn't Jackie have just sent the fucking palette? It takes maybe 5 minutes to sit down, find the palette, get all your information in, get the girl's information in, and just send it to her from the website and be done with it. Clean. Like, if someone was being that pushy to me, I would hurry the fuck up and just get the product sent to them. That way there's no issues and they're not messaging me constantly to find out where the product is. That just, I would think that'd be common sense, but I guess not to everybody since common sense isn't very common, obviously. However, Hannah did get her just desserts in the end because she did get an email concerning the complaint. She did in fact end up sending to the ASA, and they sent her back this message basically saying that Jackie Aina now has to send her the palette, and if she doesn't, there will be further action taken on their end. So, yeah, what do you guys think about everything? Do you guys think Jackie was in the wrong? Do you think she was right? Do you think Hannah was in the wrong? Or do you think she was right? You guys obviously know where I stand on this. I think Jackie was definitely trying to BS her way out of doing something she didn't want to do. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think? As well as any requests for future topics. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.